Hello everyone. Today I have the pretty good movie. It's called Drive Away Dolls, and I've just edited a lot of. Uh, I've done a lot of work, and we only have some breaking down like all the video. It starts with like some pretty good scene. I think it's just the best scene of the whole movie probably. Yeah, it's pretty long scene, and um, I kind of, you know, um, I'm just taking risks by putting a lot of long scenes, like this one scene. So there is like certain risks if you're putting that long scene. You have to like you have to deal with certain like copyright claims or something like this. But I think it's okay because just that scene was beautiful, and I prefer just to put longer than usual. Usually I never put such a long scene. I just cut some parts. This is all. This is such a good scene, like and also it's pretty long, like more than 10 seconds probably. And then we have two short parts. We have such a beautiful music. This song is perfect, and this scene is also perfect. So there is another long scene. And then I'm gonna show you how you can use like very long part, like it's more, it was more than 20 or even 30 seconds. It's enormous, like this type of scenes you cannot put without cutting them in the middle or without get rid of some parts, because you will definitely get copyright strike. Even you can get like your video blocked or something like this. So you can see this scene, like it was just one shot. Just rotation 360 degrees, and it's supposed to be rotated even more, but I cut the scene, and I used the second part, this one, and I made it in reverse, like it's just going back. It's reversed, so we have the second part just reversed. So there is no problem if you made something reversed, you have no problem, like no copyright claims or something. It keeps going. And then it's just normal part, no reverse or something. Then we have another kiss. This is the part that I have without transition, so we can get some transitions right now, like, you know, there's no smoothness. We gotta make it smooth. There is like one way to put the common effect from the Premiere Pro, like common transition, you know, regular transition, I mean. But it's not good looking, so we I usually I prefer use my own made transitions, not just regular transitions from the program. Yeah, to make your own transition, you can just make it you can make it from full opacity to 0 opacity. Something like this. It's not the smoothest transition, but it's like kind of, you know, it's not regular, and it can be called as your own transition. You can claim it as your transition because you made it by yourself. Then we have this shower scene. It's taking us to another transition. This transition I made the same way. With the music, it's perfect. And we have the final scene like this, and another transition made the same way. I was so lucky, bro, that I had this movie today. I just found this on the some sites, you know, and that when I just watched the movie, I found it pretty good. I never watched something like this, bro. I never even watched any movie like that good in 2023, and in 2024, of course. And the final scene is just the car and two main characters kissing. So I don't think that is just perfect way to put transitions. You can use anything you want, just, you know, like if you can make better, if you have all the skills, all the knowledge, you can make even better. The other way, just to put the regular one, and it would seem a little bit different, but I have to get rid of the previous transition. And you can see that this one even more inaccurate in terms of the smoothness. Like, you know, I prefer, which is why I prefer my own transition. Yeah, it seems like they are the same, but a little not. Let's see how it plays out with the music. This is the like turning point of the music, the highest like level. You know, I think there is another way, like how we can, you know, improve this video. For example, if I have like this scene, this part, and the same part, it's not the same, but it looks like the same, and we can use them at the beginning and at this point like twice, because they're not the same. This is the main point, that they're not the same. But if it's not a good option, you know, you can use something like this. Just to get that smoothness. Probably I want to get rid of this part. And put the legs or this one. Yeah, probably legs better. Feet. We put that feet, and it looks better now, because there is no, like, you know, that there is no that transition from higher opacity to the zero opacity, and it looks more like accurate. It looks definitely more smooth, and we can make everything more accurate. like 50-50, you know, that I would get the copyright claim from the studio that made this movie. Like it's 50-50 because I've used a lot of parts, like long parts, but you know, I don't care, because when you have that beauty, like, you know, of the movie, all the beauty scenes, you cannot just get rid of them. You cannot just get rid of the little part. You cannot get rid of anything. And I've been forced to use all of them, you know. But usually I get rid of a lot. Wow, this music is perfect. This music and this movie, they are perfect. This music is just, oh my god, it's amazing, bro. I never heard anything like this. Hola. Hola. Your guess. What do you think about this girl's age, like 20 or something like this? I think it's above 20. I mean, not actress, but the character. I have no idea, like, what actor it is. Like, you know, I have no idea who she is. But I definitely know this actress, but I forgot the name, of course.
A desperate violin. So musical.
It seems like, you know, they are. There is some age gap between them, like 10 years or something, like 8 years probably. But it's definitely not a big gap. It's not like 15 years. Yeah, you can use the little parts like this one, and just zoom them in, you know, like there was another size of this one, and I've zoomed in like this, and with the zooming in, it's looking good. And even this one also looking good, but I prefer just keep the zoomed in part. I can change my mind, you know, like I usually do it. have 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 5 on the chair. 6, 7, and 8. 8 couples in one room. It's crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, this crowd just kissing each other in one room. And I have no idea, like, why they do that. Because I had no time to watch this movie like properly, and I hadn't heard dialogues. I hadn't heard any like words. I just watched the movie and picked beautiful scenes for the work, for the project. Like in 2024, I didn't watch like I didn't watch a single movie, like a whole movie, I didn't watch even a single TV show, because if you rate it, or you just need do everything fast, and you cannot waste your time on like listening to every dialogue in the movie or enjoying like the whole movie. If you have just one day for one movie, you have to skip a lot. You have to skip like parts by parts to find the good content. And I honestly, I don't mind it. I used to watch like properly, but not anymore. Is it suspicious? I think kind of. Yeah. Kind of, but not. It's not like, it's not any like, it's not the age restriction 100%, because we have all part just blurred. We cannot see anything. We only can see the arms, just 3, yeah, and nothing else. So all right. And probably this is the most important part, because if we had a little bit more side of boob, we would have got copyright, or we would have got age restriction, definitely. Like any little side of boob, like of this girl, and it would have been age restriction. It would have been age restriction like immediately. First second I publish it, it would have been age restriction. And I'm so glad that we have no problems. We have no problem with any parts in terms of what YouTube considers nudity. We have no problem. Crowd, kiss. Crowd, get out of here. And they're just getting out immediately. And these two girls just these couple just left, and the shower scene and the car scene. That's all. This is pretty simple video, you know, like we only have 1, 2, and 3, 4. We have 4 stages. Like usually I have, like, you know, 10 stages. I mean, like 10 locations when all the actions just taking place, and you know, 4 different locations like this one. I don't think this is like any stage or something, because it's pretty short, and I cannot consider it as the stage of the video. Yeah, it's even 3 stages probably, because this car is also just pretty short. The shower scene and the car scene is like the same stage, you know, the ending. And this long part is beginning. All the bedroom, this dark scene is the beginning, and the brown is the middle, and the yellow pink is the ending. It's like 3 stages, and I like simplicity, and it makes, you know, it makes your work comfortable, it makes your work more enjoyable, which I like. Because usually I have a lot of parts, like thousands little parts, and I cannot manage them, you know, like every time I just get total mess in the project. But now it's like perfect. Okay, let's see what we didn't use in this video. We have this weird, yeah, it's definitely a weird one. It's like, you know, kind of Dua Lipa style, something like disco. I don't like this, honestly. The only way I could use it, if we have another music, something like disco, but there is no sense for it. There's no reason to use the other music, because this one is perfect. And we have this, like, another crazy part. I kind of like it, you know. This one is better, definitely. All right, let's just render the video and upload it right now. without any changes, like, you know, because every time when I say that I'm gonna upload, every time I just do changes, and it's taking me like another hour, 2 hours, and it's crazy. I don't like it. So I just wanna upload it immediately. If we have no problem with the copyright claims, like, you know, blocking video or age restriction, I will just make it publish right away. Make it publicly visible, I mean. Yeah, 10 seconds of the rendering. Five seconds. Yeah, it's done. Let's just upload it. Okay. I was struggling to find any good music. I was like, you know, I was looking for something like this, but this song just, you know, I just found it like by chasing all the fucking titles, all the fucking possible good music titles, like, but you cannot say that any title or any artist, you know, like, has that good song till you just listen to it, because if you never listen to it, you never find out. Yeah, I want to just recheck that we have no problems, that I did no mistake in the editing. It's just, it's so vital. It's vital. You cannot just, you know, upload your video without double checking. Every time you have to check that there is no boob, there is no ass, there is no nudity, there is no all the fucking weird stuff, like anything that could possibly get you copyright strike or age restriction, something like you never want to get, you know, like something. Because recently I thought I checked the video, but it turns out that there was a boob, just one little boob, and a nipple visible. And I paid no attention, and I took a lot of risks, just get my channel blocked or get strike, something like, you know, but I deleted that video immediately. As soon as I found that mistake, I just deleted immediately. And I understand why some videos on YouTube still exist, even though they have like all the fucking nudity. And the last live stream, if you watched, I found just one video with the lesbians, and there was fucking nudity. There was fucking just nipple comes out of the water when they were in the bathroom, and that was super weird, bro. I have no idea how that video still exists. All right. So YouTube is not like, perfect in terms of the checking nudity or something, but every time I do mistakes, they just taking me down immediately without without hesitation. They just taking me down, like strike me. Yeah, YouTube definitely love YouTube very, really love my channel, because algorithms work very good, just really good for my channel. But I had one strike, and it expires in March probably. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it expires in the March. And I've got that strike year ago, when the Elite season 5 comes out, or season 6. Yeah, season 5 probably. And I've got that strike for the same reason. There was a bathroom scene, and there was two guys, and one guy was barely dressed, and YouTube considered that to be violation. But right now on YouTube there is video with the fucking nipple visible, and it still exists. And I don't report other creators' videos. I never do that, but that video had probably 4 or even more millions views. It's crazy. It's crazy how no one just pays attention. Yeah, let's just pick the thumbnail. The thumbnail, I prepared the thumbnail. I'm trying just to find it. I have 1,000 thumbnails from the previous videos. Yeah. I found it. And I think we choose the shower scene thumbnail to make it different, the live thumbnail and the just regular video with the different thumbnails. All right. Yeah, and we're gonna wait 10 or 30 minutes, just why you have to wait sometimes before you make your video publicly visible, because YouTube, they're checking your video in the process, and before you make it publicly visible, you have to wait 30 or even 1 hour to make sure that you have no age restriction, you have no problem. And even if you got some problems like age restriction, you can change, you can remaster your video, you can redo everything. But if you already just made it publicly visible, you cannot do anything, because the only way you can change it by deleting your video and re-uploading totally other version, but it's not good. It's just it would be better just wait other hour or half an hour, I don't know, 20 minutes at least. And yeah, we've got age restriction right now. We've got age restriction. As you can see, there is option I can appeal, and of course I'm appealing, because I think this is a mistake. It's just algorithms, and they do that automatically. It's not a real person who did that. Okay. You know what is the weirdest part of this age restriction? That this time I have the text, and it says your content, drive-away dolls, may not be appropriate for all audiences, not just for audience under 18, but for all audiences, bro. It's just I don't remember that text before. I don't remember that message. I thought that was only under 18. But now we need just wait another 30 minutes for the conclusion from YouTube. But I can guarantee that there was a mistake. you know. Because this is a video that has age restriction, and this video got age restriction not by mistake, but that was appealed, and YouTube just rejected my appeal, you know, and they consider this video just to be inappropriate for audience under 18.
you.